Yeah, what's the worst parts of the job that you get? That kind of stuff? Is people telling you like...
Yeah, just they always tell you, oh yeah, I pay your salary. So we always used to keep like nickels and dimes in the truck. And I'd be like, hold on, I'll give you your money back. Because they would always say like, all right, each person gives you a nickel a year. And I would throw the nickel at them. Here's your money. Get the fuck out of my face. You got to take this. The guy's whole apartment's out there.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, go, no. And I would always respect the person to come out. If you just said thank you or even gave us water, because, you weren't supposed to take money and all that stuff. If you just said thank you and acknowledged me, like I said, that we were, nobody knew us, thank you went a long way with me. I'd take everything. I don't care. But when you look at me like, oh, I pay your salary and look down to me, yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, agreed.
Your stuff would stay there for months.
Oh, yeah, I'll fucking put it back in your house.
Yeah, I'll throw it right back on your curb. Yeah. The white elephant. That's what they called it. And the white elephant always got in people's way.
Really?
Pissed them off.
Oh, yeah, you guys are the worst, dude.
I used to do the Hulk Hogan real quick.
Yeah?
I used to do that. I used to take my gloves off and they would bang, in Manhattan. And I'd be like, you're an asshole. I'm like, you should have woke up 10 minutes early. Because now you're stuck behind me and I ain't moving.
Well, the craziest thing about a sanitation truck is that not only you stuck, but it smells bad. So you're fucking like, hey.
And they used to get real close. And like I was saying, when the shit used to spray out, especially rainy days after a rainy day, or if it was raining, wet days, dude, that thing, and the cars would get covered. Wow. And I'd be like, oh, well, that's on you. Dude, you would have cars parked so tight. And there's 30, just saying a smaller stop, there's 15, 20, 30 bags. Wow. Dude, I'd be like, oh, sad day for this Jaguar owner. I would literally, because I would tell you, I was 21. I was stupid.
Oh, yeah.
I would grab them both sides, slide them right across the hood.
Of a Jaguar?
Oh, whatever
fuck
car
rich
was there.
People, dude.
Yeah, whatever car was there.
Bruh. There was nothing better than doing something to the fucking rich, boy.
Well, they just didn't care.
Oh, yeah.
They had no respect for me, so now it's like, all right.
Because they parked illegally.
No, they're parked legally, but they give you no space. So now those bags, they're heavy, and I get it. Everybody would say, well, we don't know. We're not garbage men.
Right.
Well, now you're going to know.
Yeah, now you
got to go to the body shop, fix your shit on your dime. You didn't see people.
Yeah. Unless
you were, waking people up and, in their way. Other than that, you were not, like, it was crazy because nobody even knew. They never acknowledged you.
Wow.
You were there, you picked the garbage up, you left.
You're kind of the invisible man.
Exactly.
You really are. Because, nobody wants to get that close. People kind of want to pretend you don't exist unless you're making noise. People don't engage. You're kind of the invisible man.
Until they realize you were making money.
And then suddenly like, oh, look at this rich asshole rolling through here.
Guys, I got to put more garbage out.
Yeah.
And then they would turn into, well, it's your job. Pick this up. Here, take this. You have to take this. You had that a lot, People were very,
people thought they owned you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I pay your salary and all that junk. So
fuck you. In the suburbs, it feels like it would be a little bit easier. Is it or not?
Listen, when you get to the suburbs, now it turns into, now you're dealing with homeowners. Like when you were in the buildings, they didn't care.
Yeah, you never saw them.
Never saw people. It's not like, hey, I'm from 4F.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. They don't care.
Oh, in a city, you could just drive and just yell
out anyway.
Time. Yeah.
There's cabs beeping like this. So you never, you're not waking anybody up. Everybody's used to it.
Right.
And you come to Staten Island and, even Queens areas, like Brooklyn areas, now you're waking everybody up. It's 6 a.m. So who's bitching about that? Like I said, getting in the way. Yeah. Like there's certain areas that we couldn't go in. Like they make them pick up midnight to like 5 so that you're not in their way.
Really? So like, what do you mean, richer areas?
No. Just owned areas by certain types of people in New York.
So maybe upper echelon types or whatever, you think?
Certain religion people.
Okay.
They have their...
So like the Orthodox Jews don't want you in their neighborhood between 12 to 5.
Bingo.
Wow.
And those are some nasty motherfuckers.
Is it pretty nasty over there in their neighborhood?
Well, listen, it's nothing against them. Because I have actually been in some of those houses. Yeah. Because there are people in those areas that are very nice. But then, Passover comes and they throw everything out. They're like 5, 6-year-olds throwing matches, like shit, lighting shit on fire. It was crazy. I was like, I can't do this no more. Because they
Yeah.
would bring everybody pretty much who was available from other garages to come and do this. And you get one truck on a block and you just go up and down all day. And they throw everything out. Like, I didn't know if you knew that about the Orthodox Jews.
They just get rid of everything once a
Passover,
year?
they throw everything out. Wow. Couches, beds, clothes, everything goes in the garbage.
Why? It's just part of the tradition?
A part of their religion.
Wow.
Start fresh. It's just chaos. So, like, it would be a garbage truck every block and a fire truck. Firemen would have, like, 3 blocks because the kids are running around. Like, and I had guys do it plenty of times. They light something on fire and then throw it in the back of the truck. Now, if I don't see it, now everything in the truck's on fire.
Why do they do that? Is that like a kind of like are they training for like battle or something?
No, it's just the kids.
Oh, kids screwing around.
Animals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. So I blocked a bus one day. And again, that's what I'm saying. Like, then that's when they get into, we don't want them on the truck, the streets early, this time, blah, blah, blah. And these little kids get off the buses because now I held them up on the block. And they're blowing the horn. You know, they have their own police, their own people, and they tell you got to move the truck. I'm like, dude, I'm almost done with the block. I'm not moving the truck.
Yeah.
The little kid gets off and he's flicking me the finger.
Wow.
He's like 5. I'm like, what are they?
Just
what
no
goes
respect,
on here?
huh?
What goes on here? They're doing you a service, and they always say, everybody's always, line was, oh, well, that's their job. They have to pick it up. They got to take it. And I would tell people, this ain't my job. I'm here to pick up your household garbage. I'm not here to take all your demo from your construction job on your house. And that was always where the fine line of like arguing, fighting with people. Like, I ain't going to fight with you. It's garbage. Like, why are we fighting over garbage?
Right.
Just get a dumpster, and I'm not picking this up.
Yeah.
Case settled, done.
Yeah, or if somebody try to go to blows with you or something?
Yeah, a few times.
Women or men?
Well, the woman, it was a husband and wife, and they had bags of tile out.
Mm-hmm.
And the bags, and
Get the fuck out of here with that.
she was just an asshole, this woman. And literally the tile is sticking out the bag.
Oh,
So that's like razor blades, porcelain tile. I don't know if you've ever been cut by porcelain. It sucks. And
Never
she's
have.
like, oh, you're not going to take this?
Yeah.
It's your job. I said, listen, I'm not taking this shit. You can throw it in. Oh, fine. I'll throw it in. Yeah, look, big, strong guy, sanitation worker can't throw it in, but I could. And she's rubbing it all up on her belly and shit. I'm like, good, look at you, you animal, Turns out she's a nurse.
Oh, yeah,
That's why
nursing
I'm
a
not
fucking
fans of
biscuit
nurses.
all morning. That bitch is fucking out of her mind, bro. Sorry, that's kind of mean. I'm getting mean.
No, and she says, and it was fucked up what she said. She was like, you know what? If you ever come into my hospital and you need help, fuck you. I said, and now, like I said, I'm not a blow my top. It's garbage. Well, I'm not going to fight with you. You want to throw it in, throw it in.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I said, you know what, bitch? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Right to her face. And I fucking closed the hopper, and she still had 10, 15 bags left, and I fucking drove away. I told my partner to drive. My boss calls. He's like, what are you doing? I said, let me guess. The nurse called. He's like, I don't know who the nurse is, but this woman called. And, she's calling. She got 311 on the line, this and that. And I'm like, dude, this is what she said to me. So I blew my lid and told her to go fuck herself.
Yeah.
He's like, listen, my boss calls. He's like, just let her throw the rest of the bags in. I'm like, I don't want to go back there. So we went back anyway.
Wow.
Because I just don't want to I don't want to fight on my other end. So I go back there. Now her burly 6'8" husband's there. And he gets in my face. Right? And I'm like, dude, you do not want to do this. I said, listen, I'm a garbage man. That's all fine and dandy. But you don't want to see what other part there is.
Yeah.
My old 67-year-old partner jumps out the truck, gets right in his face, starts pushing him.
No.
He's like, dude, you get the fuck back in the house. We'll throw this shit in. Get the fuck out of my partner's face.
Yeah.
I was like, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. But you had that here and there.
Yeah.
People want to fight. It's garbage. What are we fighting over garbage for?